last week, Mare and I went to Tulum for a few days, which is in Mexico, if you didn't know. I'm a big, like, ancient, like, pyramids and ruins and stuff like that. I'm really into that stuff. So Mara kind of surprised me with a little trip to Chichen Itza, and it was really, really awesome. But we stayed in this little hut on the beach, and it was just the coolest thing ever. So what was even cooler, not so much cooler, but it was still really cool that when I came back to the shop this morning, you know, pulling into the parking lot, those guys had Andy's truck sitting outside, aired out, cabin bed all on the chassis, and just looking awesome. So I just want to thank everyone at the shop for working so hard and doing what you guys do. You know, you're all, you know, truly a blessing. So all the video and pictures that I'm going to put together were all done by the guys, because I wasn't there to film anything. So I hope you enjoy it.
Not napping. I'm sorry, I prefer Tig too much.
Bye, baby.
So as we're pulling into this place that we're staying at, this guy here on the moped tried to pass us on the inside as we were turning left and smashed in to the front side of our van and then went flying into this sign.
He's alive!
It was like, holy shit, he went flying into the sign. He got up, he's already running again.
You want the first one like this one? Okay. Each one 6 from 10 a.m. 16. Okay. pool. The other one actually is very close to you.
Oh, anybody can use it. We don't have a pool in our room, so I was worried.
You have one very close to you.
Okay.
Actually, that one is better. I don't like to have it.
I'm looking for the animals.
You're concerned about the noises?
I don't know what I'm doing.
A monkey's gonna come shooting down out of the trees.
I'd love to see the sunrise today.
They put the offering, so it's more like a shrine.
Oh, okay.
More than that.
Nobody was getting their head.
No, exactly. As we know, nobody was killed. This idea of killing people, it's not like it's not like Mel Gibson says. It's not like in this movie, but it's a reality that they offer life. It's some life to produce more life. That is the idea, and also this idea of duality is very important. Life and death, female and male, dark and light, no? Or day and night, is all the time is opposite things but complementaries. There's no one without the other one. So if we need to produce more life, we need to pass through the death to produce that. Okay. So yeah, normally the decapitation is also something that they use or they perform because the head is representing the sun as well. Okay. Or we're gonna offer a little bit of blood, just prick some parts of the body. Let me show you this one, for example. I go with this platform belongs to the temple of Kukulkan, and this is the Passover in the way to the sacred cenote that we're gonna see in a moment. And at the side, and then in the middle we got another representation of Kukulkan, but in this case is mixing human and animal elements. That the face of a person coming out from the jaws of a monster. You see the tongue is split in two. Look, the arms are a human arm, but also the jaws. Let's go to the sacred cenote. Guys, I already know the site. The one that is in the north, and the color of the cenote is because of the water is a little bit more stocked than others. It's open, it's totally open, so the light of the sun produces more bacteria, and also there's vegetation. Shushka, the cenote that we're going to swim of today, it's totally covered. It's a cliff totally covered, maybe one entrance. Still is the same representation. It's the place where we exhibit all the skulls that we took from the offerings. So that also we can see, and they try to give them special characteristics, or they didn't use a pattern. The thing is, all of them are painted or carved in a profile way. But if we see on the real, in the very corner, we can see the face, the complete face. Look, this is in the British Museum. Oh wow. And this is a real skull. So sometimes they treat it, they clean it, they
This is a ball court. That's where they used to have to hit the balls through these little round holes.
We're gonna stop right there. We're gonna get to the palace and then we go to the
like those balls?
I do like the balls. How do you know?
Because I know you.
You do.
I'm gonna do my best to take as many pictures of 92 Nissan Sentras as I can. They're everywhere. And they're all perfect with no rust.
Venga, venga, venga. Wow! Nice. Chido, chido.
Yeah.
Un mortal hacia atrás. Here I got a two-tone done on Andy's bed and base coat. I'm gonna come in tomorrow and shoot the clear coat on it.
So this is the back alley route to our house, number 29, which is right there.
And I'm checking in on being thrifty and drinking in Tulum. And if this gets boring, just meditate on the fact that there's a tooth of a narwhal on top of that group.
Narwhal tooth.
There's that.
She has barefoot.
Oh my god, I'm actually gonna die. And I'm trying actually not to spill my ice because that's the thing. I don't think we should actually broadcast it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's actually, yeah. No,
Yeah.
never mind.
We're all looking up your dress.
We're good.
And she dropped her drink. You dropped the ice. This is John Tremento's 32 Roadster. We finished it last year, and John is having a little issue with the transmission, and it just needs like its first maintenance. So oil change, just go over and check everything. Isn't this car awesome?
What?
I'm gonna film you. You like your car?
Yeah, why?
Because I like it too. Ah, all right, well, cool. It is such an awesome car.
Oh, it's gorgeous. You want to see the boat? Jerry, want to see the race boat?
Please.
Yeah, come on. All we did was he changed I took the motor apart last year because it's about 10 years old, running around with it.
Yeah.
So I took it, he took it apart. The only thing, no, he uses Scuderian cams.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he said,
So it made similar power to your hot rod.
yeah. This ice wasn't here yesterday. It moved in last night. It's scaring the hell out of me.
Oh yeah.
It's a replica, an exact replica of a 1932 Gold Club racer.
No kidding.
Yeah, exact, except for the moment, actually.
So you sit way back there, huh?
Yeah, that's what the Gold Club racers were. All of them. And two-seaters, that's where they were. I got pictures of this someplace, actually racing. Really? Not this one, yeah. Right.
The motor's up here?
Yeah, I can't get up there.
Yeah.
It's got fuel, the cruiser fuel injection, racing fuel injection. It runs good. And we just took the motor out to, go over it. I didn't need anything. When it comes to marine engines, the guys
Yeah.
use tops.
John, what's that little thing up there?
Back in Booming Lake, besides the fucking pump, we bought a marina.
Troublemaker for you now.
We bought a marina, and they were selling these dreadnoughts, these spikos. So the owner of Spiko made this for my brother. I gave it sent it to my father. Had a little drags and shit and 1 horsepower.
Really?
And you know what you do? Once you pulled it, to get it started, you hang on to it until you're in the boat. You want to go and
Oh, that's so cool.
yeah, the real ones were big. That's the one I showed you. They were 130.
Yeah. So John, when did you have this boat built?
18 years ago, 15, 18 years.
And they built it all locally here?
Oh yeah, right down here, exit 18. Exit 18.
Very, very cool.
Matter of fact, they're still in business. And the year that, about 4 years ago, when I took the motor out, it's put in there quite a bit.
Yeah.
And Fish Brothers, they took the hull back and they painted it for me and changed all the wiring. You know why it's painted? Because it's cedar. It's not mahogany. Because you know what happened? Any of the old fish traps you saw from the centuries and stuff, after World War II, for about 5-6 years, you forget mahogany. They weren't bringing in mahogany. They were worried about getting people back from the war and and that kind of stuff. So the woods over here had plenty of cedar. So fish traps started using the cedar. But cedar you can't varnish. It don't take. It could rot it. So that's when they started painting them. But this is the original was made of cedar. So that's what the original is. It's made of cedar. Plus it's a little lighter and cheaper because you only put a coat of paint on it. You don't have to put 6-8 coats of varnish.
Okay.
It's lighter.
Very cool. And that's the daily cruiser?
Yeah, 350. I tell you what though, you can't go fast with it. I knew it was going to happen.
You can't go fast with it?
Well, you can, but it'll bounce the guts out of it.
And what about this? Like, how fast does this boat go?
Maybe 60, 67, something like that.
Really?
Yeah. The original one did like 48, 45 miles an hour.
So this is faster than what the original one would have run.
Yeah, because well, those motors, they were like 800 cubic inches, and they were putting out 180 horsepower, 170.
Yep.
Yeah, the cartless engines, and yeah, they were heavier, bigger, and heavier.
That's so neat.
But the originals were so badly built, I mean, they couldn't keep them in the water long. They'd sink, you know, they'd leak. They weren't made for.
Yeah, right.
This is made like a double bottom, wool and stuff. It's like a fiberglass boat. Just put it in the water and go for a ride, even though it's wood.
Except it's wood.
Yeah.
That's so great. Well, thank you, John.
Well, that's the time. You guys are one of the thanking you. It's just scary now. None of this ice was here yesterday. Look at it. So close.
The ice came in last night? So it's all moving like a big iceberg?
This here ice here, you could take a boat and go down to my front dock. It was all wood. That's